Today's video is going to begin at Glyph Point, my starship-based storage system. Today we are going to be heading to my Nip marketplace. We are going to be hopping in our ice shard and heading there shortly. This base is located in the same system as all of my Nip powered bases. Today's base is going to be a trade outpost that we have turned into what is now a Nip marketplace for others to come and purchase and sell their Nip goods without any need of worry from the space police. So just beyond this mountain and down in a very low hidden valley, cut off away from the rest of civilization and the prying eyes of space police, is our Nip marketplace. Here is how it is going so far. I have spent what is probably a good 4 or 5 hours converting this thing into all stone, wood, and Nip powered energy systems. As most trade outposts are automatically powered without energy, I figured they needed some sort of power source, so we added ourselves a Nip generator. You will be seeing the Nip technologies that we do have integrated into this base shortly. This is a finished base, but a future project being this back wing here is going to end up being a black market town slash marketplace. I think the only way to have NPCs working here is going to be using the base like terminal things where you can have people stand. That just seems like the best way for NPCs. We also decided to go ahead and build on top of the outpost and add like an outlook so that we could see from all angles every single landing pad. It is important to note that the pad I have homemade, custom built in the back is not an actual landing pad for starships. I know it's hard to tell due to the fact that my starships usually, or my landing pads usually are completely covered, so you can't actually even see the landing pad underneath unless they're in use or were just in use. But as you can see here is some of the Nip technology that we have going on here. We got some fans running out of the side to keep this whole thing cool. As you know, you need a lot of ventilation when working with Nip energies. We also have this radar slash satellite radar thingy here, this dish. It is not only the cloaking unit on this that keeps us cloaked from all prying Sentinel eyes, it is also pulling energy from my point Glyph base. This is the Nip marketplace. Here is our main power system for this base. We didn't want to be pulling energy constantly through the air, sending Nip energy, because the Sentinels might be able to track us down and find us. So we decided instead to build a battery bank system here, where if the place needs more energy, it can request more energy. However, normally the satellite radar is only used to create a Nip force field around this entire outpost here, shielding us from the prying space police eyes. No one wants those space police to get involved. So down here, we went ahead and turned this into what is now teleporters instead of ladders and tried to block them out as best we could. I would like to use this area here to summon ships, and then I'll run back up to the landing pads as you're going to see here shortly. This is just the simplest way for me to pull out my entire storage system. My storage system is portable. My storage system is very, very expensive, and I think it is the best storage system if you're going to be having a ton of resources in this game, especially if you're getting towards that end game. I know you could just limit yourself to only 10 storage containers and sell everything else, but how on earth am I supposed to do builds like this if all I have is 50 times 10 storage? That's only 500 storage slots. Nowhere near enough. Each ship has 100 to 200 storage slots. I think that's plenty of storage, and if we run out of storage there, I can max out my freighter's bulkhead and we can use that as an overflow storage, as I already do. Here I am just placing a quick exocraft terminal. This is just going to be here because, well, I felt it necessary to have one of these. I do need to hire a technician for this, so I can actually get some exocraft upgrades going on for free. I won't have to use as much resources on buying them, though I think I may have already upgraded my exocraft, so oops. Anyway, so back to the top of the base. Let's go ahead and get another view of this. As you can see, I tried to hide the ladders in greenery. The lighting in this area is also powered by Nip. I tried to go with a pure Nip vibe in all of my builds. I want you to realize and know and really feel that this entire base runs off of Nip Nip. When I build the black market town here on this area and maybe touch up on this roof bar here, like that area where I see I should have put a wall, I hope to add more liveliness to this base. For now, it is a great place to sell my Nip Nip with an accessible teleporter, so if I don't want to travel through the system trying to get away from the space police, even though I just love doing that and I have my difficulty turned up on the combat to max. But anywho, as I was saying, this is the Nip Nip marketplace thus far. I can't wait to continue working on this build. This is its current complete state. This is a fully functional trade outpost turned Nip Nip powered trade outpost for Nip Nip dealings. So yeah, I do believe this is about to be the end of the video. Go ahead and enjoy this little cinematic-y spin around drone shot thing here, but I'm out to see is keep it beast mode.